Hi, I'm Vanessa from speakenglishwithvanessa.com. Are you hungry? Want to come over? Let's have lunch. Want to come over to my house for lunch? We're not having anything fancy. I'm just going to make some quesadillas Vanessa style. Usually we have leftovers for lunch, but today I thought we'd make quesadillas because I have a lot of cheese here. So I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to cook some food first, and then you're going to join me at lunch with my husband and my toddler Theo. I hope that you'll enjoy it. Let's talk about some of the ingredients that I'm going to use. Of course, we need a tortilla. I'm going to make 3 of these. This is just 1 tortilla. I'm going to use some butter in the pan. You can use whatever you want, olive oil, I don't know. This is just what I usually use with the quesadilla. I have some mozzarella cheese, and I have some kimchi for a very traditional quesadilla. Just kidding. This is not traditional at all. Usually whenever I make a quesadilla, I just throw in whatever I have in the fridge. So I already sauteed some kale that you can see in here, and I'm just gonna kind of push it into the quesadilla. So first things first, gotta turn on the burner. And we'll kind of let that warm up a little bit and put my little piece of butter into the pan. Stir it up a little bit. I'm sorry if you come from a country where quesadillas are your traditional food. This is nothing like that. This is purely Vanessa style. All right, because I already sauteed the kale, the pan's a little bit hot. So I'm just gonna put the tortilla into the pan, kind of mush it around a little bit. Now comes the fun part, grating the cheese. So this is a grater, and we use the verb, which is almost the same thing as the item. I'm going to grate the cheese with a grater. So I'm just gonna do this. And that looks pretty good. And I'll probably just push it around the pan a little bit because it will evenly melt. If you weren't watching, I would probably use my hands. But because you're watching and this is going to be on the internet, we'll do it a little bit more of a sanitary way. During lunch today, I plan on playing a game called, or just not really a game, just using this item called Table Topics. It's this little box that has a bunch of questions in it. And Dan and I often use these questions just to talk about stuff during a meal because sometimes you don't want to think about your day, or you don't want to just talk about the same things you usually talk about. So we're going to be using these table topic questions. If you think it's a good idea, if you like it yourself, you're welcome to use the link. There's a link in the description where you can buy it yourself. I just think it's a cool item because it's got lots of questions in English. All right, the next thing is to push this kale into the quesadilla. Okay, and next I'm gonna put some kimchi on this. I don't know if you've ever had kimchi, but whenever I eat it, I feel so refreshed. Like there's something about it that just makes me feel cleansed inside. And we have a lot of kimchi in our fridge, maybe a little too much. Sometimes I go a little kimchi crazy. Whenever I see kimchi at an Asian supermarket, or here in Asheville, we have a Korean food truck. It's like a Korean fusion food truck, but there's a Korean family who run it, and they sell kimchi. This is their kimchi. So whenever we go there, we always buy more jars of kimchi because we go through it pretty fast. All right, I'm gonna let that sit there for a second because usually I like the bottom of the quesadilla to get, or the bottom of the tortilla to get a little bit crispy or hard a little bit so that the inside is nice and melted and the outside is a little bit crispy. If I had any leftover chicken, I would put that in here, maybe fish, put it in there. Whatever we have, broccoli, put it in there. It's a very simple way to make a nice lunch. Because I work from home as your English teacher, I can eat lunch at home, so it's convenient to cook things like this. But I know a lot of people eat lunch at the office, or you're not at home when you're eating, so of course you could make something like this for dinner if you wanted. It's a fun way to use your leftovers like kale or just kimchi that you have sitting around. All right, let's check the bottom of this. It looks like it could probably be turned up a little bit. I'm gonna do that. I don't wanna burn the bottom. I have done that before, one too many times, but if you kind of carefully turn up the burner, it's not a big deal. Okay, it looks like our patience has paid off. You can see I put the ingredients only on half of it because now comes the important part. We need to fold it in half. I'm gonna use my fingers a little bit. Fold it in half so it becomes a nice little shape like that. And I'll just put it right on the plate. All right, that's one. If you want to see what we made, dun, da, da, nothing super fancy, just simple lunch. Now I'm gonna make two more, and then I'll tell Dan and Theo they can come back inside because Theo is always really loud whenever he plays, so they always go outside whenever I film a video. So I'll tell them to come back inside and we can have some lunch together. Well, welcome to lunch. I'm glad you could join us. We're eating the quesadilla that I just made.
Yes, we are.
How is it?
It's very good. It has kimchi in it.
Yep.
A kimchi quesadilla.
Yeah, fusion.
That's special.
Theo, what do you think about the quesadilla? Is it good?
Yeah.
Good. What do you like about it?
Cheese.
Cheese? Okay.
He said cheese. He loves cheese.
Good. Well, today, Theo, I have something special. We're going to be talking about some questions. Do you want to talk about some questions with us? Okay. This is table topics. It's like a question conversation starter box.
Theo wants to ask a question.
Whoa. Theo, you want to choose a question? All right, what's it say?
Can you read it?
Can you read
What's
it?
it say?
No.
You want me to read it? Okay. It says, what's your favorite? Theo, we'll read some more after we finish this one. Why don't you eat your quesadilla?
Yeah, let's do one at a time.
What's your favorite song to play in the car?
Look up,
What'd you say?
Wreck you.
I got,
Rock You?
oh, Theo has a song. Number one for Theo is We Will Rock You by Queen. For me, I like the song I Belong in Your Arms by
Chairlift?
Chairlift. And two,
Bobby.
he likes Barbara Ann too by the Beach Boys. You like Barbara Ann? Can you sing it?
I
Oh, then the bicycle?
Oh, the bicycle song.
There's like a little kid song about
Yeah.
a bicycle.
And my second song I like to listen to in the car is by Caro Bonito, and it's called Break. Look up the video, it's cute. I like cute music sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have a favorite song to listen to in the car, but we listen to We Will Rock You a lot because Theo always requests it. He sits in the back seat and says, what do you say in the back seat? Do you remember?
Can you sing it, Theo?
You.
We will rock you. Yeah, he loves that song a lot. All right, should we go to the next question?
Sure. Let's see if we can make it through all of them.
All of them?
Well, before Theo wants to get up.
You want to read it? All right.
All right, what's it say?
No.
Oh, you don't know how to read yet? It's okay.
No.
Let's take a new one after
at
we
this
finish
one.
this one. It is, excuse me,
Bless you.
which piece of land would you preserve forever?
No.
Excuse me. Yeah, we'll put that back when we finish it. We can maybe make a little pile here.
Which piece of land would I preserve forever? I'm gonna go with
Barbara Ann.
I'm gonna go with Cinque Terre.
Okay.
Just keep it the same as it is right now. So it's in Italy on the coast in the Mediterranean. And there's 5 cities. Is it 5?
Yeah. Cinque.
Oh yeah.
Cinque Terre.
Maybe it's recency bias because we went and saw it. But it was so pretty. I just want to keep it how it is. And I love the Mediterranean.
I think my initial reaction is to say the rainforest. But we just watched this documentary about the water, like coastal waters, and it said that kelp forests are just as valuable as forests with trees, and how a lot of the coastal waters are being overfished. So I kind of feel like I would want to preserve some coastal waters.
Yeah.
It's not really land. It says land, but I think that's what I would choose.
The land goes down into the water.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, something coastal, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm changing my answer.
Theo, what about you?
The ocean can be in trouble if you fish too much.
Yeah.
And many people do.
Theo, what piece of land would you preserve forever? Oh, that really? Okay.
He makes a good point.
A good point. All right, let's go to the next one. Theo, I want to know who taught you how to ride a bike?
Opa.
Opa? That's Dan's dad. And
My
Theo,
my dad taught him how to ride a bike.
he doesn't know how to ride a bike yet,
But he might.
he sits on the back seat of the bike
That's
with
true.
Dan's dad, who we call Opa. So,
Theo, do you like riding on the bike? He
yeah.
says, yeah.
Five.
Yay. It's lots of fun.
A five.
High
You like a high
five.
five on the bike? Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. One time when he was riding, Dan high-fived him while he was on the bike. What
who
about
taught
you?
me?
Who taught you how to ride a bike?
I mean, I don't remember. It's probably my dad?
Yeah, probably.
Probably my dad, yeah. I was young.
Yeah.
I remember having training wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Get the little wheels on the side. And my bike was green. It was leopard print, but it was green.
You remember your bike,
Yeah, I loved my bike.
but you don't remember who taught you how to ride it?
No, I don't remember who taught. I was a little boy. I cared more about the bike itself. My parents. Who's teaching me? I don't know.
Theo, who's going to teach you how to ride a bike?
Nana.
Dan's mom.
His
All
Nana.
right. Oh, I know that definitely my dad taught me to ride a bike because I saw a picture. I don't really have a memory of it,
Ah.
but apparently I ran into my parents' bedroom and said, "Today's the day I'm going to ride my bike." And they were like, "Okay." And we went to like tennis court, I think, or a
Oh.
basketball court. And there's a picture of my dad helping me to ride a bike. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're all sneezing today.
I don't know why. Maybe
You
it's
get the real life.
pollen.
Nice.
All right.
Real life.
Theo, I have a very important question for you.
You listening, son?
Are you ready? What would you miss most about your home if you moved?
Mama.
More questions? We'll ask more questions when we finish with this one.
Theo, what's your favorite room in the house?
We rock you.
He's on the We Will train.
He
All
said,
right.
"We rock you."
Are you kissing
I don't
that
know if you
card?
can hear him because he doesn't have a microphone.
Theo, I don't want you to eat this card though because it's pretty, it's not tasty.
He's reading it. He says he's reading.
Oh, you're reading it?
Are you reading it?
Okay. Eat it and read it sound very similar.
What does it say?
Yeah? What about you? What would you miss most about your home if you moved?
Ironically, we probably are moving soon, so...
We definitely are
We're
moving
definitely
soon.
moving
Yeah.
soon.
So what would you miss most about this home when we move?
I think everything in the new home is better. On the inside, everything is better. I'll miss this home's location because we live right next to 3 grocery
You gonna put it back?
stores,
Okay.
and we live in a very walkable neighborhood. Although the new neighborhood we're moving to, it's also walkable. It's just different because we're used to living in cities, and this is kind of like a
I'm gonna put that one
city.
back.
It's kind of like living in a city right now, but we're gonna be living more suburban,
Yeah.
which
All
is
right.
a little bit
We'll get
sad.
another one in just a second. I need to answer that question first.
But the house is much better.
Do you want to choose the next one for us?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you choose this card right here? There you go.
Well, what about you?
I think Theo is ready for the next question. I think. Oh,
Don't eat it.
Theo, I don't want you to eat it. Yeah, let's put it back. It's not food.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it there.
You want? Oh, you want us to put this here? Let's save that card so we can read it the next time.
He said open it.
Oh, you want to open it and put that card there
Oh,
or there? Okay, that's a good
I hope
spot.
people can't hear me chewing.
there.
That's the worst sound.
There.
You want to put it there?
There.
Okay. Well, I think I would miss what I'm going to miss most about this place. I would say the routines that
Location.
we've had in the last 4 years, like going to the same park, walking to the grocery store. We walk to the grocery store a lot, maybe too much. And
The location is very, very good.
yeah, we know this neighborhood. We know our neighbors.
It's also kind of fun
Yeah.
to live in an apartment, even though you don't get much privacy. The flip side is you get to see a lot of people.
All right, we got a little situation on our hands over here.
And we have neighbors who can
We're going to choose one.
help watch
Let's
our cats.
just choose
and
one.
stuff.
You want to read this one?
That one.
That one's a good one for you, Theo. Oh, but I don't want you to eat it.
I think he's confused about the purpose of the card.
There. Yeah. Theo, are you done with your lunch?
Yeah. No.
You're going to eat more? Okay, it's a good idea. All right, next
Distract
question.
him with food.
Next question. What did you get into trouble for when you were young? Theo?
Theo, what do you get in trouble for?
Eating paper. Do you get in trouble?
Do you get in trouble?
Mm.
He doesn't know what trouble is yet.
What did you get in trouble for?
When I was young? I don't know, probably just fighting with my siblings. I used to tease my sister a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing. Fighting with my brother or teasing my sister, because my brother was older and he was bigger, but sometimes I would come up to him and, okay, I teased both of them. I teased my brother too and try to make him a little angry. And sometimes I would take my sister's dolls and like, I would take the dolls and I would say, I'm gonna take it to the bathroom and give it a swirly.
Which is putting it in the toilet. So mean.
Putting the head of the doll in the toilet. I didn't really do it, I just threatened.
Oh, that's so bad. I think that it's the same for me. That
I was a little bit naughty, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, you think that Daddy was naughty when he was little?
Good news for my son.
I know. I remember distinctly. Yeah.
Oh!
There was one Mother's Day or for my mom's birthday, some kind of holiday like that, and we asked her, "What do you want us to give you?" I think I was like 6 years old, so my sister was like 3 or 4, and she said, "All I want is one day when you girls don't fight."
Wow. I guess everybody fights with their siblings.
That's so bad, though. That means that she must have been so
Wow.
annoyed every day with us fighting.
Bye.
Yeah.
I can't really imagine you and your sister fighting.
Bye.
Although,
Yeah.
her sister can be tough sometimes. Vanessa was a perfect angel, let me tell you.
I don't know about that. Theo has something important
You
to
know
tell
the
us.
truth.
He wants to tell us about Barbara Ann.
Alright, you want to sing the song?
Ready? Ba 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 Barbara Ann. Ba 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 Barbara Ann. Okay, now he's not gonna sing it.
He is supposed to hear it.
Yeah, go.
Ready, set, go.
No, he said bicycle.
Oh, bicycle. Okay. Well, Theo took out a bunch of these cards, so I'll just choose one. All right, let's do this one. Which historical time period would you most like to visit?
I think I answered this one recently.
Oh yeah, maybe we already did this card.
It's a good question, though.
Yeah.
I think I would say prehistory.
Oh, okay.
I want to see, like, cavemen and, like, when they discovered fire. And how stupid were they? Or how smart were they? I don't know. Were they like, Og, make fire! Ah! Or were they like, I believe I have created fire today. Ah!
I was gonna say something similar. I was gonna say I want to go back to see one of my ancestors
Oh.
who was a hunter-gatherer. Maybe they sounded like Theo sounds right now. And just to see what was their daily life like what was hunting like and gathering like, and they had to live outside all the time, and they had to fight wild animals and live through thunderstorms and all of that type of stuff. So like,
We really want to go back far.
who did I descend from, and what were our lives like? Like that wasn't that long ago, 15,000 years ago. Like what was?
This is not, that's just yesterday.
I think agriculture was 10,000 years ago, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, Theo, what about you? What time period do you want to go back to?
Bow.
Bowl?
Bowl.
Okay. You want to go back and see when bowls were created? Okay. All right
He
then.
wants to see the creation of the first quesadilla.
Oh, really?
He wants to see the invention of cheese.
I would not doubt that.
Theo loves cheese. Do you love cheese? He said, yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised that he has been patient sitting through all of this so far. Let's do a shallow, simple question. Maybe simple. If you knew you wouldn't get hurt, would you rather skydive or view sharks from an underwater cage? Oh, I spoke too soon. Theo, are you all done?
Meat.
You want to eat some meat?
Meat.
All right.
Meat.
If you're all done, let's go into the other room and you can wash your hands and then take a nap.
I don't believe I would get...
Nana.
You want to go see Nana?
Yeah.
Oh, Nana's coming after you take a nap. That's right. All right. Well, let's take a little pause and I'm going to help him take a nap. Or maybe we'll just let him play in the other room for a second. You want to go play in the other room for a sec?
let's let him go to the other room and wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it up. Anybody remember that? Wait, you want to see? Come here.
Do you want to sit on Daddy's lap?
Theo, come here. They can't see you. Come right here. You have to be lifted up. Let me pick you up.
Oh yeah, so if you wouldn't get hurt, would you like to skydive or see sharks underwater?
I feel like seeing sharks underwater isn't even that dangerous. So,
Oh yeah?
yeah.
Theo, if you want them to see your truck book, you gotta come over here and sit on
Yeah,
Daddy's lap.
I have to show them. All right, ready?
Yeah, they can't see you over there.
You want to show them your truck book?
This is Theo's favorite book.
You're going to show them the truck? You see the camera up there?
Yeah.
Show them the truck book.
You like that truck book?
You like trucks? He
Yeah.
does love trucks.
You can
Yeah.
read that book.
You want
if
to sit here
like.
for a minute and look at the trucks?
Oh.
Okay, that's a
Wow.
great idea. All right.
So I guess I would, well, skydiving would scare me even if I knew I was going to survive, so.
You know what? When I first saw this question, like a couple seconds ago, my instinct was sharks.
Really?
Yeah, because I feel like I would be. It's not often that you can go deep under the water and see cool things.
Wow.
You like that book?
He wants me to point at all the
This is
trucks.
what happens when you have dinner or try to have a conversation with a toddler.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to cut this conversation short.
Yeah, well, I think that's a good question to end on.
Yeah, let's ask Theo.
Done.
Theo, would you rather skydive or
See
see
sharks.
sharks?
Yeah.
He wants to
You want
ask
to
it.
skydive? Skydive!
No.
You want to get back
he
here?
wants to come back.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for this lunch. I hope
Yeah.
it was an eye-opening experience.
Nope.
If you have
Yeah.
had kids, you know exactly what this is like. If you have never had kids, it is a joyful experience.
Yeah.
Do you want to wave goodbye?
Look at the camera. Say bye-bye.
Bye! See you later.
You want to say bye-bye into this? Say bye-bye.
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 Bye. Did you have a good lunch? How was your quesadilla? I hope you enjoyed our little bit silly conversation and learned something new about English and just about life and the world around you. Let me know in the comments, what do you usually eat for lunch? Let me know. It'll be interesting to see what people eat for lunch around the world. Thanks so much for learning English with me, and I'll see you again next Friday for a new lesson here on my YouTube channel. Bye. The next step is to download my free ebook, 5 Steps to Becoming a Confident English Speaker. You'll learn what you need to do to speak confidently and fluently. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more free lessons. Thanks so much. Bye.